It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Los Angeles Lakers. For Los Angeles, they come in off a win in their last outing against the Pacers at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. That game was a dominant performance. Always nice to win one going away, but it's just one game, and they'll be ready to go tonight. And the Los Angeles Lakers, one of the great dynasties, not just in basketball, but in all of sports. Kenny, this is a franchise that's used to winning.
Yes, Magic has done a great job of rebuilding this team, cultivating this young talent and creating a really positive culture.
Kenny, you know you live there. Free agents love L.A. This franchise doesn't stay down for long.
Thanks for joining us, as we'll go now courtside with Kevin Harlan for the call.
Starting lineup. At shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 3, Josh Hart. At center, standing 7 feet, number 7, JaVale McGee. At power forward, standing 6'9", number 0. At the other guard position, standing 6'6", number 2, Lonzo. At the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 23, LeBron James. The head coach of your home team is Luke Walton. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Lakers.
It's game time in Los Angeles from the Staples Center. All the crowd ready to go as they look to cheer on the Lakers. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. The Dallas Mavericks, they come in off the loss to the Rockets in Houston.
Yeah, I just thought their energy was lacking defensively. Just gave up way too many easy shots.
And when the defense isn't there, Greg, you really open up the floodgates for the other team. They didn't have any heart.
So the Lakers win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Dallas, Smith at point and Doncic next to him. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Powell, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Ball. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana. He feeds it to McGee. Here's Hart. Shot clock at 5. Sinks the three-pointer. Maybe it's no longer a surprise. A couple rookies, Doris, who we thought would take some time to develop, are already contributing.
It's no question about it, and more rookies are being asked to play a larger role in their particular teams. And I think what you have to be struck by is the fact that we're not talking about 21 and 22-year-old rookies anymore, Kevin. We're talking about guys that have very limited collegiate experience, and yet everyone wants an immediate return. And I think it's nothing more than a sign of the times. Guys are dreaming about the NBA from the time they first pick up a ball, and what we get is the result of that.
And so it's Dallas with him, following the bucket by the Lakers.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going, enjoys setting the table.
Pass to Hart. Back to LeBron. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And when he plays with that kind of attacking basketball, almost impossible to stop near the rim.
LeBron signing a 4-year deal with the Lakers. Greg, many speculated it might happen, but it was still a shock to many.
It makes sense from LeBron's standpoint. Son plays in L.A. for high school. LeBron has a lot of business interests as well. And also what's interesting is that when LeBron's contract ends, his son could potentially be coming into the NBA as a rookie.
Free throw good, James.
Father Time has not caught up to LeBron James yet. This man looks like he is on a mission, and he continues to add to his legacy.
Now here is Smith. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Count it.
Working on his interior game, Smith Jr. is very aware he has what it takes to score from there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Kuzma. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Indiana. Here's LeBron, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. James has got 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Smith scanning the floor. Passes to Barnes. Back to Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. Not going to go that time. And it's the Lakers the other way. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
A really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Yeah, I don't think they win without the productivity they got from their bench. That made the difference.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays, as this is a team that is looking to win now. Oh, great ball movement there.
Doncic passes to Jordan. Stolen by McGee. LeBron kicks to Hart. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. He's got 8.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Smith on the wing, guarded by Kuzma. Smith, no luck.
Boy, a little too casual on the layup. Temporary loss of focus, not good.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. It's an 18-point game. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Ball against Smith.
And I love how Ball will stay in your face defensively, not willing to give ground. And I like the fact that he competes on that end. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The Lakers have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
For the Dallas Mavericks, it's been a rough couple years, but Doris, you get the sense that this lull is just temporary.
And the reason you think that's because when you combine great coaching with great management, you know you're going to make the right decision more often than not. So it's never easy to turn over an aging roster, but they hit big time on Dennis Smith Jr. And overall, I think the arrow is pointing up with this organization.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Lakers. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And checking out Dallas. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And you know, for the Mavericks, it's been a disastrous start to the season for them. They can't buy a win.
Yeah, they can't really afford to slip any farther down in the standings because, let's face it, they don't have the firepower to dig themselves out of too deep a hole once they're in it.
Here's LeBron. Mavericks with the rebound.
Boy, that's high-impact defense in the lane, standing tall to deny the easy bucket.
Smith against Ball. And there's the pass to Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Lakers leading by 21. Powell with the steal. Doncic with it. 14 points from him the last game against the Rockets in Houston.
His passing definitely came into play as well, Kev. He was very unselfish, really kept the ball moving.
Now here's Barnes. McGee with the block. Hart the pass to Ball. The feed now to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
And here is Ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire underneath this guy.
The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
Free throw good, Kuzma. Now Smith, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Outside Matthews. Feeds it to Doncic. LeBron right side. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Stop it. What can you do? James is so big and athletic that sometimes you have to foul him if you're on the defensive end.
Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers, and Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers.
The free throw drops for James. That one misses. We now have rules, Doris, that protect shooters from defenders stepping underneath them. But what about when the defender leaves his feet and the offensive player steps underneath and tries to draw the foul?
Well, I think one of the things that we have to look at is, okay, we certainly do not want the defender to have unnatural movements which place him underneath the feet of the shooter, because that's where injuries can happen. On the other side of the equation, and this has become problematic to me, you see far too many shooters either jump unnaturally outside of what should be a straight up and down shooting motion, or guys who kick their legs sideways in an attempt to draw contact and fall over. But Kev, this is where officiating is about feel, touch, and vision.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And then for Dallas, Mejri, he's checked in for Jordan. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And Barea subbed in for Dennis Smith. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
I think when you talk about the Dallas Mavericks, it's not hard to think about the ownership. Driven, intelligent, committed, and the team has embodied those traits.
A nice shot by Barea.
I'll tell you, don't let the diminutive size fool you. This guy is not intimidated and can get his shot in the painted area.
LeBron kicks to Hart. Off target from three-point range. And even though the Mavericks had a couple of bad years in a row, this franchise remains rock solid.
Well, think about they've had consistency from the top down. It's a pioneering organization that's always looking at the next innovation. And remember, they have a very strong fan base.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee. Beasley comes in for James. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Hart. On defense, the Lakers. Pass to Doncic. Four on the clock, and Barea has it in the corner. Over Rondo. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And here's Luka Doncic. Let's take a look at his numbers. Some impressive play from him over the last month. He's averaging 15 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
I think they need more consistency from him, and they're getting it. Look for this to continue. I love it.
And it's Rondo penetrating. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second-chance points in the league. The Mavericks, number 1.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
Barea kicks to Kleber. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Pass to Mejri. Dallas moving it around. Releases from 15, and the shot is long.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Ingram. Beasley trying to break free. Left side Rondo. Beasley kicks to Zubac. Shot clock at 5. And it's Rondo penetrating. Tries again. Mavericks with the rebound.
Well, they know not to leave him open from mid-range, and they're all over him on that shot.
Rondo against Barea. Shoots the 3. Tries to save it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barea. Now here's Rondo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that one is good by Beasley.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Outside Matthews. Now here's Doncic, guarded closely. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
Now here's Beasley. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Now here's Rondo. Not a lot of room. And the shot is good.
And from the opening tip, they have been in complete control of this one.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they've wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
Here's Barea. And in that game with Houston, he did not play well. Count the basket.
I tell you, J.J. Barea has the ball on a string. Listen, we know he's got a diminutive size, but his movements on the dribble, that's a big man's game.
Now here's Ingram. 1:27 left here in the first quarter.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
You know, that's why we say move without the basketball. You'll be rewarded.
Barea. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
Matthews scanning the floor. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Barea. Banked in off the glass. Barea's got 6.
Well, the ball handling skills of Barea are nearly unparalleled, efficient and surprisingly elusive.
Stripped it away. Matthews against Caldwell Pope. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, picks up that second foul very early in this game. He's going to have to tread lightly for the rest of this half.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. 27 seconds left in the first. Mejri kicks to Matthews. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Passes it to Kleba. From deep. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Kleba's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, he's got wonderful touch from deep, right? And with his size, a defender has a hard time even bothering him on the perimeter.
Rondo finds Beasley. From the baseline. He can't get that one. And so it's Los Angeles. Riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We come back right after this. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I mean, they're winning the turnover battle, and oftentimes that can swing things your way.
Well, you really like the activity on the defensive end. Outstanding, jumping into passing lanes and coming up with steals.
Rajon Rondo is out there with Lance Stevenson. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Beasley in at the 4 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Doncic. Los Angeles has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game.
Guys, how about J.J. Barea? In his 12th year in the NBA, no less, he establishes career highs across the board and does nothing but get better with age. I love it.
And Barea now in his second run with Dallas, won an NBA title with the team, you may recall, back in 2011.
Well, he was critical in that title run, Kev, and now he's trying to help this organization rebuild. This guy, a clear fan favorite, and it's incredible to me. He seems to be getting better with his age.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ingram. Doris, who are some of the players you watch that get stronger as the game goes on? They're not cut down by fatigue and still have that energy, something left in the tank.
Those guys who show me superhuman strength a la Kevin Harlan. Those guys who come to mind, LeBron James, that's a bad man. It doesn't matter if it's the first minute or the 48th minute. Russell Westbrook is indefatigable. His stamina and his ability to dominate in triple overtime once is absolutely incredible. And then what did we see from Anthony Davis when Boogie Cousins went down? A man who for 48 minutes on both ends is a problem. Those 3 men, Kev.
Endless energy. Now here's Barea. He's got 6, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Now the pass to Ingram. With the fadeaway. Unable to get that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. They host the Clippers after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Jordan the pass to Kleba. Dallas moving it around. Fires at the elbow. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Barnes can't get it to go. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Indiana Pacers. In the corner, it's Stevenson. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, the defense trying to get out on him, but he's left with the open shot. He's got to make that one.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Kleba. The three-pointer, no good. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Ingram against Barnes. Now here's Ingram. He's covered closely. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And the speed of Ingram makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls, constantly keeping them guessing.
Dallas calls timeout.
The former Blue Devil, Brandon Ingram, was taken 2nd overall back in 2016, was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the Lakers want to do over the next few years.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Zubats. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Michael Beasley. James checked in for Ingram. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. Then for the Mavericks, Dwight Powell comes in for Maxi Kleba. And it's Dennis Smith in for Matthews. Now LeBron. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. Ball kicks to James. Back to Ball. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Ball's got 5 points so far. And it was Magic Johnson, Greg, who said Ingram is untouchable. Also feels Ingram can be an elite scorer.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram certainly has the makeup and skills to be a first option on offense. And when he heard of how highly Magic thought of him, it made Ingram want to work even harder. You can certainly see the huge leaps he's made as a scorer since Magic kind of gave him that vote of confidence.
Here's James, following the score by Dennis Smith. The drive by James, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Outstanding take to the rack by LeBron, always looking to get to the charity stripe.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
Two shots.
And the first one drops.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Good on both.
And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end, and LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
Here's James following the score by Dallas. Pass to Kuzma. He kicks the ball to the paint, and it's McGee with the jam.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Now here's Barea. 10 points for him. Smith wide open. He fires. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got 3 assists tonight. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Powell with the steal. A solo fast break. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And Kevin, I think this is where Powell is really trying to improve, right? Sacrificing his body, taking it right to the defense. In today's NBA, we like to talk about that three-point shot. Well, the Dallas Mavericks, believe it or not, took the 4th most in the NBA last year.
One shot.
And the Mavs, Doris, not only took a lot of threes, they made a lot of threes.
Well, when you have shooters, the likes of Dirk Nowitzki, Wes Matthews, Doug McDermott, the list goes on, three-point shooting was the least of their worries last season.
Kuzma can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Powell down low. He's against Kuzma. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. For Dallas, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Shooting one.
I think Powell is an exciting prospect, has a phenomenal understanding of the game. I think he'll make big improvements with time.
Here's Hart. He's got 10. LeBron outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Well, an absolute terror from that spot right there. If LeBron James is rolling, look out.
Now, here's Barea. He's covered closely, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Barnes against Ball. Fires at the elbow.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Smith up top. He's covered by Ball. Barea finds Smith. Barea looking over the floor. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by James. Jumps up, and he goes right over Dwight Powell and slams it down.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Here's Barea. He's got 10. Nobody near Barnes. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got his 4th assist in this one. Lakers leading by 23. Ball with it. Dishes it to LeBron. And stolen by Jordan. Powell down low. Guarded by Kuzma. Jordan trying to free himself up. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got 11 points.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
James, the pass to McGee. James outside. Pass the ball. Barea against LeBron. 6 to shoot. Nice fadeaway to get over the top. LeBron's got 8 points in the quarter.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Pass to Barea. Now Barnes. Shoots over McGee. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
How intimidating it must be when LeBron is bearing down on the rack like that.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 11. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10. And one thing Rick Carlisle is known for is his accountability.
Right, and that extends to himself as much as it does the players who play for him. Listen, if this guy makes the wrong play call, he is going to make sure you know about that. And I think that's an approach you see from the top down in this organization.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Outside Jordan. The pass to Barea. Another 3 for Dallas.
Oh, play a game of deep ball. I like it. Barea improved his range over these years.
Ball kicks to LeBron. Over Barnes. And again, it's the Lakers.
Well, he's one of those guys who's kept their offense clicking. They're in front thanks in no small part to what this guy's done.
Smith finds Jordan. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Measury, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic comes in for J.J. Barea. And the Mavericks with possession here. Smith on the wing. And Smith gets double teamed. 4 on the clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And here is Los Angeles now. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Ball, the pass to James. Tries a 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Dallas has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And stolen by Kuzma. James against Barnes. And LeBron throws it down.
Guys, it seems like every drive of LeBron's involves contact, doesn't it? He's like a magnet for bodies out there.
Doncic dishes to Smith. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smith. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
LeBron kicks to Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Kuzma's got 19 points. Dallas shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Doncic passes to Smith.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the
When Dennis Smith Jr. gets going, Doris, you can just see the explosiveness he has.
Oh, Kev, I mean, I'll tell you, the burst is amazing. And what I like is he will dunk over any player, and if necessary, dunk through a player.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you know, known for that rim-rocking dunking ability. Smith Jr., though, a special talent. This is a guy who wants to keep getting better over time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee. Ingram comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Lance Stevenson's checked in for James. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball. Smith hits them both. The Dallas Mavericks last season could not have been more disappointing, Doris.
Well, you think about management for this organization, Kevin. They had tried to avoid a rebuild. But at some point, every franchise probably has to go through it. And one of the things you must have in a rebuild is patience.
Dallas with the ball. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it to Doncic. Back to Smith. Smith drawing the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And the Lakers with possession here. And here's Stevenson. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Ingram. 3 seconds left. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be right back after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 20 points, 2 steals, and 4 assists. Tonight isn't an exception as looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing together some incredible performances. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
This is how you know the king is not playing with you. LeBron taking over the first half, wanting to leave nothing to chance. Just dominate, baby. Just dominate. His athleticism at his size and this far in his career, remarkable.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
And it's mattered not, Greg, whether he's been spotting up or creating for himself. He was unstoppable, and you hope it carries over to the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. On the court for the Mavericks. On the wings, it's Doncic and Barnes. Powell is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Smith in at the point guard position. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Jordan kicks to Barnes. 5 to shoot. That one off the back iron and out.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Dallas shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Well, Dwight Powell is very mobile, highly coordinated. We all know this, but how about that dribble drive?
Pass to James. Fader on the way. No good that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Barnes left side. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his third assist on the night.
Boy, that's what you call timing. He doesn't have to break stride on the pass.
Now here's James over Barnes. Mavericks with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Here's Doncic. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Smith against Ball. Smith's shot is good. Smith's got 19 points.
Really like the energy I'm seeing from this offense. 3 for 4 to open the third.
Passes it to Kuzma. Powell with the steal. Good on the bucket.
Well, after missing their first 3 shots, they finally get one to go in this half.
Smith against Ball. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And this, now a list of guys who can shoot it as well as they can pass it. The point guards with the highest shooting percentage in the NBA. Lonzo Ball is second.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
You know, that intelligence is really their hallmark. Always taking the smart shot, never forcing it when it's not there. You know, that's how they're able to keep their percentages so high. That and the fact that they can flat out shoot it.
Dallas on defense. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Inside, and there's another turnover by the Lakers.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Dennis Smith. His last 10 games, he's averaging 19 points per game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
I think they need more consistency from him, and they're getting it. Look for this to continue. I love it.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 19. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Dallas calls timeout. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
He's flat giving it to him right now, and this timeout is critical if they're going to stop his momentum. I think you've got to make some major defensive adjustments.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Lonzo Ball. 6th in steals, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. The kick out to Barnes. Shoots over Kuzma. Dallas again missing.
Hey, we're not seeing the best quarter by this guy. I mean, he's lost his feel a little bit.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Poked away and stolen by Barnes.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
The 7-footer falls. Barnes has got 4 points in the quarter.
Now, Kevin, he's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
Now Kuzma. 21 points in the game. And there's the pass to Hart. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. Knocked loose.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Doncic, no good.
Well, can't find the target, but good work to get into open space inside the arc.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, he's not going to get in his coach's good graces if he's missing wide open looks like that.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And DeAndre Jordan this last offseason opting out of his contract with the LA Clippers. He felt, Greg, obviously it was time to move on.
It didn't take long for Jordan to find a new home here in Dallas. Had almost signed with them last time he was a free agent. Closed the deal this time around. Still has a lot to offer and a really good fit for this team inside.
And he makes the first. And DeAndre Jordan, the all-time leader in career field goal percentage, Greg, by a sizable margin.
Yeah, the most prolific dunker in the league, maybe in league history.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for the Lakers. Both shots good from the stripe.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
That's his second personal foul.
The Lakers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
LeBron James at the line for 2.
Two shot.
The first free throw is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Mavericks trail by 17. Barnes looking around. Over Beasley. Smith trying to break loose. Dallas again missing.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
But they'll get another chance. Here's LeBron. And again, the Lakers no good. The Mavericks have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Dallas making a switch here. Barea's checked in.
J.J. Barea.
Powell kicks to Barnes. Over LeBron. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. Releases. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. James has got 23 points.
Well, at this point, Kevin, with LeBron rolling, the number 1 goal on every possession, get it to the king.
Doncic dishes to Barea. Pass to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Drops in the layup for 2. Doncic has got his second bucket.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Powell with the steal. Doncic passes to Barea. No good. Excellent D there from Beasley. To the inside. The shot's good from Kuzma. 23 points in the game.
I love this approach. Despite the lead, still attacking, adding fuel to the fire.
They are absolutely relentless right now, Greg. There's no end in sight. They are going for it.
Now, here's Doncic. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner, Powell with it. Jordan finds Barnes, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Ingram comes in for James. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And Dallas also making a switch. Matthews is checked in. Barnes outside. Shoots over Ingram. And that one's good. Barnes has got 9.
Yeah, just take the hit, maintain your focus. Nice scoring finish by Barnes.
And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That is his first foul of the game. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Measury, he's checked in for Dallas. Barnes against Ingram. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And how about the deceptive strength of Ingram, just willing his shots in over the defense?
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas.
One shot.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done. Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on. And you look at J.J. Barea and how he's played over the years, has always been a spark plug for a team off the bench. Just plays with energy and creativity no matter the situation.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And with Barea and what he brings to the table, Greg, he also takes care of the ball.
A lot of guards who are bench threats can get a little sloppy or careless with the ball. And Barea has been upping his assists and cutting his turnovers the last few seasons, still finding ways to be effective even after a decade in the league.
And both free throws good for Barea.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Don't let him shoot that.
Stevenson outside. He dishes it to Ingram. Stolen. Now here's Matthews. Here's Barnes. Outside for Barea. Connects from three-point range. Barea's got 18 points in the game.
Well, face up and drill it. J.J. more of a scorer than a pure shooter, but looks good that time.
Rondo against Barea. Rondo looking over the floor. Back to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Fires for 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
That's as good a look as he's going to get beyond the arc, but there are no sure things from that range, even for him.
And it's in there. Barnes has got 8 here in the quarter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Lakers leading by 13. Rondo kicks to Ingram. Pass to Beasley. Back to Ingram. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
Shooting 1.
And that one falls for Ingram. Here's Barea. 18 points for him. And it's Ingram with the rebound. LA has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Rondo passes to Stevenson. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
From deep, Barea. Rebounded by the Lakers. Rondo with it. Tries again. He lays it in. Rondo's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Barea kicks to Barnes. To stop the run, and he hits the jump shot. Barnes has got 10 points in just the second half.
Dominating this quarter. He's been absolutely fantastic shooting the ball, and they still trail.
Outside Rondo. Sweet little floater. Rondo's got 6 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Barea kicks to Barnes. Barea against Rondo. Got a piece of it. Passes it to Kleba. Outside Matthews. Shoots it up, and it's blocked by Stevenson. Rondo against Barea. To the middle. Looking for Mejri. He gets it there. Lakers leading by 20. Ingram outside. Outside for Caldwell Pope. With his first shot attempt. That one's not going to go. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Barnes outside. A minute 42 left in the third.
There's a seriousness about Harrison Barnes and the way he approaches his improvement as an NBA player. This guy had to work on being able to create his own shot, which led to that increased scoring after joining Dallas. I think the next step is probably, can you create for others and make them better?
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
A really solid free throw shooter. The team would like to see Barnes get to that line more often.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Beasley. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Mavericks. Dennis Smith comes in for J.J. Barea. Barnes hits them both. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter of the game. Smith against Rondo. He kicks to Stevenson. Shoots over Matthews. And it's McGee with the jam.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Smith with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Mejri. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Boy, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
Rondo finds Stevenson. Over Barnes, and that one's good by Stevenson. Stevenson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Barnes outside. Stolen by McGee. Here's Ingram. That fall. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. And that's now 17 points for Brandon Ingram. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Matthews passes to Jordan. And Matthews kicks to Mejri. Dallas moving the ball around. Nice shot by Smith.
What a fantastic game he's had on the offensive end. If only his teammates could keep up.
Rondo against Smith. Outside Rondo. There's the pass to Ingram. Fades away. It's good. Ingram's got 19 points.
And Rondo is a dime dropper, one of the best passing point guards our game has ever seen.
And so it's Los Angeles, cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly.
18, please don't try to play us.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, GA, you know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Lance Stevenson is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's McGee in at center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
No doubt it's been a rough game for him. I don't think he's going to lose any sleep over it as long as they hang on to the lead the rest of the way.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Down low, here's Stevenson. From down in the low post, it goes.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Smith against Rondo. Now here is Smith. He's guarded closely. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mejri. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I'll tell you, good things always come when you've got players who work hard for second chance opportunities.
Rondo kicks to Ingram. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Rondo against Matthews. Rondo passes to Ingram. Shoots over Mejri. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Doncic. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Rondo. On the wing, Stevenson. Kicks to McGee. With the floater, and Stevenson with the layup. Stevenson's got 4 points in the quarter.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Smith finds Mejri to the paint. Rondo against Smith. Rondo with the steal. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, you can't let Rondo get free in those situations. He's an absolute terror on the fast break.
Smith against Rondo. Smith drawn the double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. For today's defensive schemes, Doris, which are more valuable in your opinion? Great on-ball defenders or great help defenders?
Well, I think you need both, obviously. I think anytime you can pressure the ball to a high level, I think that's very disruptive at the point of attack. But I also think in an era of incredible motion offense, you think of players and teams like the Golden State Warriors, the San Antonio Spurs, there's great ball movement, player movement, and you've got to be able to be aware at least 2 passes away. So you need both quality types of defenders to me to have a high-level defense, Kev.
I agree. It begins with an on-ball defender and usually evolves into a help defender. I mean, you can't do one without the other.
Agreed.
Timeout called the Lakers. And you know, Dennis Smith Jr. is a player who just is oozing with confidence when you see him play.
Yeah, I just love how Smith Jr. will attack every player he goes up against. Chris Paul, who Smith Jr. goes way back with, noticed how even as a rookie, he approaches every challenge head on. As a rookie, Smith Jr. was just jawing at the vets and dunking on everyone. He has the game to back up that personality.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
that is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Mavericks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Doncic dishes to Powell. Smith for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's cold from deep. 0 threes in the second half after hitting just 1 in the first.
Powell kicks to Smith. Matthews against James. Smith for 3. It's good from long range. Smith's got 24.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Pass to Hart. To the paint. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Guys, that's just superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
One shot. One shot.
Indoors last summer, we saw the inaugural season of the NBA 2K League. Over half the league's franchises fielding teams. It looks to be the start of something very special and very unique.
No doubt, Kevin. And the NBA has always been an organization at the forefront of embracing technology. And the reality is there is a huge market for this. The younger generation gets just as excited with how their virtual home team is doing in the standings. Big things on the horizon for the NBA 2K League, and you better not square up against me, Kev. You got no shot.
Okay, I've recorded that comment. That free throw good from Doncic. And Luka Doncic, not the top pick in the draft this past June, but one of the more exciting names out of this rookie class.
Dallas made a point to trade up and draft him. Doncic not playing in the Summer League as he has had a hefty workload in Europe before the draft. Still came away with Euro MVP honors, and at his age, that is incredible.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game.
Well, I wouldn't say the D was exceptional, but it certainly was enough to bother him.
Lakers leading by 21. Kuzma passes to LeBron. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
You simply can't bite on that pump fake from LeBron because he is waiting for you to leave your feet, and he's going to lean in to get to the line.
You know, Greg, it's amazing that Doncic, at his age, could already have such a complete offensive game.
I mean, a terrific skill set. In Europe, Doncic spent plenty of time as a primary ball handler. Obviously can score in a number of ways, just a versatile threat.
Free throw good, LeBron. As basketball becomes more global, we continue to see veterans come from abroad and doors make an impact as role players in the league.
You know what I love, Kevin, is great basketball players could come from any place in the world. And obviously, general managers now have got to expand their field of vision. They've got to have international scouting. But the NBA would be a lot less rich a place if we did not have Dirk Nowitzki, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, the unicorn in New York City, Kristaps Porzingis. I don't care where players come from. All I want to know is, can they play basketball? And if they can, I want to watch them.
That's tipped and stolen by Jordan. Smith against Ball. Smith dishes to Doncic. Floats one. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Money from the wing. James has got 6 here in this quarter.
I tell you what, his accuracy has been the story of this game.
No doubt. I mean, he's doing his best to guide his team to victory. Superb job shooting the ball in this final period.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Boy, plenty of time left on the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Matthews. Powell inside. He's against Kuzma. And that one is off. Here's Hart. And stolen by Jordan. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Ball. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure a thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds.
Here's James.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Smith outside, launches a 3, kept alive. Smith on the wing. The dish now to Doncic. 3 on the clock. Here's Barnes. The Lakers with the rebound. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by James. Kuzma's got 25 points in the game. For Dallas, they've gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Doncic kicks to Powell. Pass to Doncic. Barnes with it. You know, a lot of people have looked at the schedule of the NBA, Doris, and they think, you could eliminate back-to-backs of teams that face each other 4 times in a season, do a 2-game series in each city. It's kind of a baseball-type feel. Would you support that?
It's an intriguing possibility to me, Kevin, because, one, it would cut down on travel, which obviously would make things a little bit better and easier for players. The travel schedule is taxing, particularly on back-to-backs. And so I don't know if there would be an opportunity for Adam Silver to maybe somehow run a test case. Would you be willing to put it in for a season, see how it fits in the overall context of the season? But it is an intriguing idea, and we are trying to improve the product no matter which way we go.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. And the Lakers have possession. And here is Ball. Dishes it to James. Over Barnes. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Yeah, and something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
Now Ball. Passes it to Hart. He feeds it to James. The pass to Ball. 5 to shoot. Hangs in the air. Hart the pass to Ball. He kicks to James. Over Barnes. Drills the elbow jumper. And that's now 33 points for LeBron.
Boy, what a quarter for this guy. Just give him the basketball and get out of the way.
Barnes outside. Back to Smith. Sinks the triple. Smith's got 12 points in just the second half.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
James kicks the ball. Back to LeBron. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Some reports claim, Doris, that basketball is the fastest growing team sport. Do you think it has a chance to overtake football as the most popular sport in the U.S.?
Well, listen, anybody who is covering and carrying the games of the NBA is thrilled right now. The ratings for the NBA are off the charts. It increases in popularity every year. But let's remember the foundational sport in the United States of America is football. And the ratings for football, the NFL in particular, still dwarf the NBA. But the reality is there are challenges that the NFL faces. What those challenges have on the long-term business success in terms of, the concussions and the long-term implications, we don't yet know, Kevin. And if we could all fast forward 10 to 15 years into the future, it'll be fascinating to look back and say, wow, this was a seminal moment for both sports.
Great perspective. That one misses. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Now here's Powell, guarded by Kuzma. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Now, Powell, a terrific option in the pick and roll, knows to slash and finish.
James kicks to Kuzma. Now here is McGee, out left to the wing. Ball with it. Sinks that one from the post.
I mean, I love the determination with ball. Always attacking. Does a great job of putting the defense on its heels.
Dallas calls timeout. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Smith finds Jordan. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
One shot.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
One shot, gentlemen.
Jordan no good on the free throw. Well, the league is always looking for ways to adjust the rules, make them better. There's a committee that studies this every single year. And, with that in mind, Doris, any rules you think they should alter or tweak?
Yeah, there's absolutely one, Kevin. And I think this goes to the point where perhaps we can have some more uniformity in the FIBA-ruled games that are played and the NBA. And there's one thing that's occurred in international play where players are becoming more athletic, and the opportunity for electric stuff to happen in transition is critical. To me, we have got to stop the intentional fouls, which are prohibiting fast breaks and all the potential for the explosive, exciting athleticism to be on display. So that, to me, is something we've got to address.
Shots. I'm with you.
Move shots.
That free throw, no good.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game that Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee. Beasley comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Lance Stephenson's checked in for Josh Hart. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Good on the second free throw.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Lakers leading by 21. Stevenson outside. Kicks it to LeBron. Shoots over Doncic. LeBron, no luck.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with one game left against this squad.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
Well, guys, this guy has been a handful all night long. His scoring really propelled them. And no matter what the matchup was or what the scheme they tried to use, they could not keep this guy in check.
Here's Doncic. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Doncic with the steal. Stevenson against Matthews. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Matthews. 31 points for Dennis Smith.
There is so much to Dennis Smith and his game. The step back, the spot up, you name it, the total package offensively.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with your team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.